This is about Jenny's movie, and I'm Brian Starbuck, the CEO of Act 3. Jenny has been recently using the Act 3 software for filmmaking, and Jenny is making an incredible movie. It's taking place in the 1960s, and it's in Northern England. It's an absolutely amazing movie. She's been making this with AI. She's been making an incredible progress, and the quality of her movie that she's making is incredible. So we'll go through this with Act 3 on how Act 3 is exactly made for a TV series, for movies, and for any other kind of production that's important. So with Act 3, the mantra is we move at the speed of storytelling. And so that human aspect is getting the story right in the script. And in this case, it's about automating so much so that all this labor is saved and reduced and goes away. And so the ability to get to a movie created from that script is going incredibly fast. And it's able to capture the vision of that filmmaker to get the visuals right, from capturing the storytelling visuals in their head down into the video being created. And so we are very much script based. And I say, you're able to create a movie as fast as you can type, he said this, she said that. And then you put a sentence or two in for the visuals. And so we can import industry scripts, or you can just type in, he said this, she said that. And we're all about, you're able to make movies as fast as you can type that down. And we automate everything else. So you'll hear about a C-dance prompt. We're all about automating that. And so then that way the amount of speed and of creating a film is incredibly fast. And you're able to do that with a very, very few people, often one person. And so Jenny's been using the software, and so far it's been going very well. Over here is the editor. So the thing that's transformative is, first is you have the script on the right. Final Draft is amazing. With us, you get a version of Final Draft. It's not by them, but it's by us. And you get to see your script and also change your script along the way. When the dialogue is not right, you get a one-place filmmaking in one integrated product to go make your AI film, whether it's a 3-minute marketing video or a 2-hour movie. And so that script right there is so important, where you're like, okay, this dialogue is not quite making it. Let's go type, and make those changes. And then you'll see the C-dance prompt in here. The main thing is that we automate that. And so much work is needed. We just automate that. And over here is Jenny's literal movie. And you can sit there and hit play. With this, there's a time bar, and so you can zoom out, and it behaves exactly like everybody knows in Adobe Premiere Pro or in DaVinci Resolve or any other video editing software. You can zoom out and you can scan through an entire 2-hour movie, and you can see it flow through in the movie preview window. And we are all about these. You can see Act 1, Act 2A, Act 3. You can see your beats, your key beats. You can go zoom in by scene number. And so you can quickly jump around 2 hours, and you know the name of the scene or the name of your key beat and jump right there, and then all the way down to a shot. So if it's very much a lot of action, it might be 2-second shots jumping around very critical things, and you're able to jump into exactly where you need to and make a change. And so with this, you're focused there on playing through 15 minutes or the whole movie and being able to make sure it's great. And if any part of it's not ideal, you can jump in and make a fix for that part of it. With this, we call it painting in Storyteller. So if you have a 2-hour movie, you might take 15 minutes of it and choose to make a change. With other things, you have to go revisit those C-dance prompts, and when they're 15 seconds or 3-second video shots, and you got to go rechange every single prompt for 20 minutes of your show, when you're making a big change to it, and you got to change every single prompt and then regenerate all those videos. That's a lot of labor, and you're not working at storyteller speed. So in this case, and this was true for Jenny's movie, it wasn't for men. It was a very whole different thing. I don't want to reveal anything in her movie. But what happens here is we have a place where you go over and you define your characters and map them either to our digital actors, or you can go upload your own, create your own. And then the main thing is, instead of having to go really upload style sheets and all this other manual labor in all that labor of creating C-dance prompts and doing all that, we automate all that. So you can dial in your digital actor. You can also make changes over time. In this movie, not hers, but a different movie, that there's a person who grows up during the age of the movie. And so we have it where we have different digital actors at age 6 and age 12 and so on until he's an adult. And later he might go through some period of not having a beard and later having a beard. And then you can define different digital actors, and they can all map to a certain same character. And so here we have what's called the shot list part of the product. And so you can come in and you might go check boxes for the first 12 minutes of the movie. And then you say that character is now going to map to this digital actor down here is a 6-year-old version of that person. And then you go check on the shots for the next 23 minutes, and you map that digital actor over here to this. So you're able to make a change at the movie level, and you're able to go check along 23 minutes of it. We auto reshape those C-dance prompts way down, and you're not even have to touch them. And you're just deciding decisions as a filmmaker, and you're able to go grab 20 minutes and make this change. This works for different digital actor mappings. That means age changes, if they have beards or lose the beard, gain weight, if maybe they lose an arm in an accident. So you can make changes like that. You can have it might be that they change into a pirate or a zombie over time, and you actually can make those changes too. You can also do this for outfits. So when she's going to prom, then you can sit there and check which scenes now she's at a prom, and it will map that. And our AI will automatically do that for you, actually. So when you import your industry script, the AI will actually automatically map them to the right outfits. So in the prom scene, it's automatically mapping them to the outfits. So in this case, you can upload one image of the prom dress, and then you can map up their beach attire when they're off at the beach in the later part of the movie. In this case, we isolate where you just upload that outfit once, and then it will be painted on all those minutes or big section of the movie that makes sense, and you can come to the shot list and check, and go make a change. And this could apply to changing the scene. Okay, it's not working to be 7 minutes of it in the downtown big city. You say, I'm going to decide to move that to a countryside next to a barn, and we have a place over here in the left bar. You'll see sets and locations. You can upload one location for a whole 3-dimensional story world over there on the farm with the field, and you're able to go over the sets and upload once. And then over here, you can go say, I'm going to go now make a change for 24 minutes of the movie and check those and make that change from big city over to that. So you can go easily wave your wand and go make changes to sets or outfits or characters, digital actors, ages, losing beards, losing an arm, switching into a zombie, whatever else. And you're able to act at movie level, and you're way above VO3 prompts or C-dance prompts, and we automatically create those for you. Over here is this tone, and this is back to Jenny's movie. So she has it where she's captured style sheets, and she has a different one for daytime and a different one for nighttime. And so it's powerful over here when you're writing that script, and at the end of that scene header, you have it say daytime or nighttime or dusk or morning. And so or magic hour. And what happens here is when we're creating all those seed dance prompts automatically, we're automatically putting in each layer at the right time. And that makes it where you're really focused on the script. I'm going to go change the script to say from daytime to dusk, and you're going to change from internal to external, and you might change from farm over to big city. And then we automatically map and change it and make that happen. So your scene header might encompass 60, or 19 shots afterwards in that scene. You just change the scene header as you think like a screenwriter, and you can just change, okay, let's go change the location and let's change to the time of day. We're re-engineering all those those Cdance prompts and bringing in the right different style sheet, and we're bringing in different characters, and we're bringing in the different set, and we're just re-engineering it all, and you just hit the one button rebuild, and it all takes place. So over here, we'll come back over here to show we're almost like this magic elf where you're storytelling at that script, and then when it comes to building every video, we just automate everything and pull out that work for the character sheet and all these different layers and pour that in and build the Cdance prompt. Now, Jenny is amazing, and she takes time to go build all of her first frames and all of that. And in that case, so she's doing a lot of visualizations on that, and we kind of flow in all the work that she does. And so it's that case where you can go do the work you want here and there, and then you're able to go sit there and make a big swooping change and just have the whole movie regenerate, and then you're watching the whole movie after it all takes care of it in automatic form. So you're going to be amazed at the movie that Jenny has, and she has a brilliant script, and she is doing amazing work with getting her visuals from her head into her first frames. Amazing voice acting. We support full voice acting, so she's done all this work in voice acting, and our software utilizes all her work in voice acting, and then we bring it in here, and it's controlling her dialogue and all of that. You'll see that, and we're also bringing all her visual aesthetics and her choices for those first frames she's been creating, and doing all that work, and then helping speed up the whole process. So we are all about creating, whether it's marketing videos or social media videos. It could be a 3-minute video, but we're also really primarily designed for TV shows and movies, and we can also work with teams to work together. So the way this could happen here is you might have 5 different team members, and they're each creating, maybe they spend a lot of time on first frames, and they want to kind of dial in the visuals exactly, and they can each own a different section of the movie. We are enterprise level software. We're friendly for individuals also, but we have enterprise software where you can have ownership by the company. You can have the number of people coming and going and joining your team, and they have access permissions, hard access controls, and then they can use the software at the same time because it's all hosted, all unified. And so one of them might be working on putting in the first frames for the first part of the movie, somebody else working in a different section of the movie, and then everybody can go hit play, and they'll see all of their movie and other people's movies. They can go play through it in story mode, which goes through first frames like a storyboard, and they can experience the movie even at the 2-hour level, or go through 12 minutes and cycle through and see that, and then go generate the videos when they're ready. And then the Cdance prompt, or whether you want VO3 or Grok, we support all of them. You can sit there and see the prompt being created that we already created, not that automation, and then you can go make changes as you want. And it's just really touch-ups since we automated and did all that work. And then the director can sit there and come in and watch the whole movie every day, or twice a day, whatever it is, and then go make little lists of changes to his team, or himself or her do that, and either go make some touch-ups with a couple of Cdance prompts, or to have their team do that. And then it's able to have it where you have the entire filmmaking process all in one place. Sets, voice acting, real acting, you got outfits, you got characters and casting, you got cinematography, you got all of it all integrated. You got to do much of the editing, and then when you want to go flow all the videos over to your Adobe Premiere, DaVinci Resolve, or whatever, we automate all that process also, so you have full integration software, and you can utilize that. And when you want to use Nano Banana and other GPT Imagine 2.0, you can easily bring those images in. So we work great to integrate with all your other software. For Final Draft, we have top quality import and export to Final Draft. So you're able to use your full range of other software and then have us be the centerpiece of making all your filmmaking and being able to do it all in one location. I'm the CEO of Act 3, and we'd love to hear from you. Have a good day.